with team coverage of a developing story right now. 3 boys in custody after classmates turned them in for bringing guns and a smoke device to school. 7 News reporters Lance Hernandez and Jennifer Kovaleski at Skinner Middle School, where it all happened. We begin our team coverage with Lance. And Lance, from beginning to end, this all lasted just minutes.
It was very short, Eric. Now, once other students learned about the guns, they notified school administrators. Then this school was immediately placed on lockdown. Denver police were called. They came out. They recovered a couple of handguns and a smoke device and arrested 3 young boys. Now, parents didn't learn about the possible threat and lockdown until they got text messages from their kids or learned it on the news. They rushed to school to be reunited with their loved ones. Larry Guerra was among them. He said he's grateful his grandson is okay. His grandson Jacob told me he was in science class when the lockdown announcement was made. Did you get down on the floor under the desks, or what did you do?
We went on the other side of the classroom. Stayed in the corner.
Guerra says he asked school officials what happened.
Told me that they caught some kids with guns and some smoke bombs.
Did they say anything about whether they think the kids intended to use them?
I asked them, I said, what were the kids' intentions? They said they didn't know at this point.
Now, police not admitting yet whether an actual threat was made. We do know that 3 arrests were made, several stories being circulated by students. One told me that he heard a teacher was being targeted. Another student said students with guns plan to target a lock-in that was scheduled here at this school this evening. Reporting live in Northwest Denver, Lance Hernandez, 7 News.
And while this all happened very quickly, a few parents are not happy about how long it took until they were notified. Our team coverage continues with 7 News reporter Jennifer Kovaleski looking into the school's response. Jen?
Eric, Denver Public Schools says all protocols were followed. When a school goes into lockdown, staff and student safety is their first priority. The lack of communication led to some anxious moments for parents. Skinner Middle School was placed on lockdown at about 8:40 this morning. Within 30 minutes, that lockdown was lifted. Denver Public Schools says because everything happened so fast, there wasn't enough time to immediately notify parents. Parents first learned about what was happening from friends or on the news, causing a handful to show up at the school to get answers and make sure their child was okay.
Yeah, let somebody know. I'm sure, on their assumption, they don't want a swarm of parents showing up, but these are our kids. We pay them.
We ask parents to please understand that and trust in the school that we're keeping your kids safe and that we don't want an influx of parents here.
Now, the school did send out this letter to parents letting them know about the lockdown and weapons. It will also make the head of security and principal available on Monday night to answer parents' questions. Live in Denver tonight, Jennifer Kovaleski, 7 News.
All right, thanks, Jennifer. And 7 News finding there were 3 dangerous weapon incidents at Skinner Middle School in just the past school year. The most out of Denver Public Schools, 6. Most schools had none. At Skinner, all 3 of those incidents last year were referred to law enforcement, and the students involved were expelled.